What's up everybody, it's Mike back again today, MF Vape. Thanks for tuning into the channel and I hope you're all doing very well indeed. Right, what have we got for you today guys? We've got something a little bit different for you today. Got a little pod system for you. This is the Grimm Green limited edition MyPod by Smoking Vapor. And it holds 2 ml capacity, the pods do. I'll just show you one quickly. Just unplug them like so. Got this little pod. You've got your coil and your wick inside there. Put your juice in and then basically you're ready to go. So what we do is we go down low, we'll show you the box, we'll unbox it and then go through some of the specs and the features, and then we'll come back up top and I'll tell you what I really think of the Grimm Green limited edition MyPod by Smoking Vapor. Okay, see you down low in a bit. Right, we're down at the table guys. We have this MyPod, the Grimm Green limited edition, and this is by smokingvapor.com. And then we have MyPod and the Grimm Green logo going on there. And on the back we've got the MyPod is a super compact innovative electronic vapor starter kit with a 2 milliliter e-juice capacity and a custom made 950 milliamp hour built-in battery. And it features a patented OAS system, oil and air separated system with top airflow and no leaking. And the kit includes the MyPod box. You've got 2 refillable pods, you've got a LAN card, a micro USB charging cable and a user manual. Right, the specifications are 51 by 13.5 by 60 millimeters. The output voltage starts off at 4.2 when fully charged and works its way down to 3 volts, and then it will auto cut off. The maximum current is 15 amps and the cartridge resistance range is 0.5 to 2.5 ohms. But I believe the ones that come with it are 1.3 ohms. Okay, and there's the side there with the smokingvapor.com website, and we've got a barcode. And this sleeve just is removed like so, and here's the main box, which is just basically a flip style box. And then you're presented with this message here: simplicity is the ultimate sophistication, Leonardo da Vinci. Okay, so it all looks very smart. And here's the actual pod. We'll put that to one side for the moment. And it does come with 2 cartridges. I'll just show the one I haven't been using so far. This is your empty cartridge. So if you can just see there is your cotton. This has got a simple micro coil separated from the main chamber. This side here is where your e-liquid will sit, and it just feeds through, I believe, like in a very small slot through there. It's so hard to see because this is tiny, but like the airflow goes through this section here. It's drawn up through the side here and into the actual where the coil section is there. Now on the bottom you got a little pull tab here, and then you get your little needle tip bottle and then refill the actual chamber. Now inside these plastic bits here, there's supposed to be 2 little grommets. I didn't realise at the time, and it was only when I purchased a couple of spares. You can actually restrict, I don't know if you can see there, there's a little plug that I've actually put in, so you can change it from a direct to lung to a more restrictive mouth to lung style vape. So I've got that one installed at the moment, and here you can just see the actual juice in the reservoir there, and it's separated from the coil system where the airflow goes. So very interesting little pod, this one. And there are your connectors which connect to the actual device. Right, what else you get inside this package is a nice little micro USB cable here for charging the device. And you also get this card here which explains about this airflow adjustment plug that you can actually put in, so that's all very good. And you get a warranty card and also a user manual. Now it does come with a 950 milliamp hour battery, which is not a bad little size battery for a pod like this. It's got also it has got a switch with the on-off button. I'll show you in a minute. But you've got the power display, you've got blue, purple and red, and it shows over here what these lights actually mean. Like the blue means you've got a fully charged battery, 3.7 volts. Purple is between 3.4 and 3.7, and red is 3.4 and low battery. And then it will actually cut out, and when you need to actually charge the battery, you won't be able to vape on it. So that's good, it's got that protection. The red light flashes 10 times is the low voltage protection, and also you get the overusing it the 10-second cut-offs, I believe. And if it flashes 4 times, you've got short circuit protection, low resistance protection, and overheating protection. You shouldn't really encounter any of those issues, but it's all there should the unit actually malfunction, which is good to know. Right, so let's have a look at our pod now. And here it is in a lovely green, and this metallic version, this one. Nice metallic green, but it's actually, I believe this is actually made of metal. You've got the Grimm green logo there. And again on the side, put it the right way around, Michael. And nice engravings going on. There's your micro USB for your charging, and here's your mode button. And there you are, you've got the big Grimm green logo going on there. You've got the M for the My Pod. So it does look quite a snazzy little pod, this one. And here we have where you actually plug your pod in, and as you can see there are your contacts there. So if you look on the bottom of the actual pod, these 2 contacts need to be put in this way around, and just slots in like so. You get a nice little clicky sound. And I'll just show you again the airflow. So the airflow comes in through the side, and basically you just draw in through the actual mouthpiece. So to turn it on, it's 5 clicks, and it flashes 5 times, and now that's switched on. Right, to put it into stealth mode, you just hold the button down for 5 seconds, and there you go. It flashes twice. That means it's now in stealth mode, because normally when you draw, this whole thing lights up blue, purple or red depending on how much battery is in it. But in stealth mode it just doesn't light up at all. So that's a good feature, but basically it's just 5 clicks to turn it off, and then it flashes 5 times, and then that's off, and then you won't be able to draw on it. So really that's all I can really show you down low. So let's go back up top, and I'll tell you what I really think of the Grimm Green limited edition My Pod by Smoking Vapor. Back up top, guys, we've got the Grimm Green limited edition My Pod by Smoking Vapor. Now, while I've got it up here, I'd just like to say this is my first Pro. The aesthetics of this device, I think it looks really nice with the intricate detailing going on, the nice logo on that side, and you've got it on that side, and there's probably it's somewhere else as well, but it says My Pod up the top there. I just think the overall look looks really classy on this one. It's I like looking at it sitting on the side. It's yeah, very aesthetically pleasing. It's also got this nice window here with the M for the My Pod logo there, so that helps you see your e-liquid, how much you've got left. So that's quite a good idea, that one. I think it works really well. The mouthpiece though, it took a little bit of getting used to this one, because it's quite a wide mouthpiece. It just feels a little bit uncomfortable at first, but now I've had it about 3 weeks, there's no dramas at all. It just fits like a glove. gives not bad vapor production as well with this 1.2 ohm coil. Not bad at all. And the other thing I'd like to say with this is, when I first got this, I did get burnt taste, and it did last for a whole week. And I'm just thinking it may be a good idea to drop some e-liquid in through this side here where the coil is situated to actually prime it. Because what I did, I just left the e-liquid on the other side and left it for 20 minutes or so, and then started puffing on it. But on the website or the box or the instructions, it doesn't tell you anywhere how long you should leave it before you first start pulling on it or anything like that. So with any other tank system, it's advisable to get your dropper bottle and drip e-liquid on the cotton and the coil to make sure it soaks in before you take a draw. Now, yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed it doesn't give you those sort of instructions in the manual, but I think that is a good idea, because like I say, for the first week or so, I was thinking that I might have had a dodgy coil because I was getting this burnt taste, but it's settled itself in now, and I've had it almost 3 weeks, and it still tastes good. Refilled it about 6 or 7 times. 2 milliliter capacity, that is definitely a pro, and it does last you most of the day, if not longer. It's USB chargeable, and it's got a 950 milliamp hour battery, so that is very good as well, because like I say, you're running a 1.2 ohm coil, it will last you the whole day. So that is another pro. It's got all your circuit protections, your low voltage, low resistance, 10 seconds auto cutoff. The size and form factor, it weighs nothing, literally. You can tip it upside down, leave it in your pocket. I've had no leaking from it or anything like that. It fits in your shirt pocket, your jeans pocket, or you can just walk down the road with it and forget it's there, because it's such a light and nifty little device. The pods are replaceable as well, so if you should damage this one, you just buy another pod. They're a few pounds for 2, and each pod should last you, like I say, this one's lasted me 3 weeks, so that is very good. But I have read online that there have been issues with some of the earlier batches with these pods, other people reporting burnt taste and dry hits. So yeah, it's just something to watch out for. But Smoking Vapor, I believe, are very good at responding if you have any issues. So yes, check out their website or their customer service if you do encounter any of those issues. Probably more for your higher nicotine strength, this one as well. Like I've tried 3 milligrams and 6 milligrams, and I've been thinking maybe it does need a little bit more, but yeah, for just an out and about vape, I think it's not a bad little number. You can try it with the insert in and use it in direct to lung, mouth to lung I should say, and it does do the direct to lung, but I think it works better in direct to lung personally. But what could be a good idea that they should do is bring out some higher resistance coils, because what I'm thinking is when the battery's fully charged, that also can be a little bit of an issue, that I was finding a slight burnt taste because there's too much power going to the coil. So I think a good idea would be to like maybe have a 1.5 or a 1.8 ohm coil for this too. So yeah, but that's just my personal view. Other people might not have this issue, but for me personally, I think that when it's fully charged, it's too much power going to the coil, and I find it better throughout the day when the battery power is not as much, which sounds a bit funny really, but yeah, it seems to work better when there's not as much power going through it. But these are all just my personal opinions. And it just could be the pods that I've got as well, because if there are issues with different batches of pod, maybe I've got one of the dodgy batches, I don't know. But I can only review what I've got. Now, as far as price goes, this is £45 for a starter kit, and that does seem a bit pricey for me, so I'm going to say that might be a con to some people. Now, I've got the Switz 2 from Totally Wicked. This is the starter kit as well, and it had 2 bottles of e-liquid, and that was £25. And I actually prefer the flavour on this one. But as far as the my pod goes, it's not a bad little number. It produces decent flavour, decent clouds, and it's very small and portable, and it looks very good. So I'll leave it up to you whether you go out and buy one or not. So that about wraps it up for this one, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, and for anyone new out there, consider subscribing to the channel. There's plenty more reviews out there for you, so yeah, it'd be really good to have you on board. To all my existing subscribers, 2 thumbs up as always to you lot. Really appreciate your support. But until next time, I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, cheers.